welcome back. Today is our holiday challenge. We've given knitters the same supplies to see what they could come up with. And I'm here with designer Shelley Franklin. Welcome.
Hi, it's nice to be here.
It's a pleasure having you here. Where do you get your design inspiration from?
I come from a really big family, and we've never bought Christmas decorations, but we somehow accumulated them. So when I had to decorate my own house, I wanted to find something with a little bit more of a homemade touch.
And you've definitely done that here. We're making this adorable wall tree, a smocking tree, perfect for an apartment or any room, really. We're going to start from the bottom and work our way up, and later add the topping and the decorations. Okay, what do we do to get started?
Well, first of all, we're going to cast on a multiple of 6 plus 1. So what I did was cast on 37, and then just did a row of purls across to make kind of the base.
Okay.
Now to start the ribbing, you're going to do a K1 purl 5 rib all the way across. So, see that
and K is just the abbreviation for knit.
Right.
P for purl. Okay.
So you K the first one, knit the first one, and then we do 5 purl stitches. And then we start again with another knit. And you do that all the way across. And then since we're doing a tree, and trees are theoretically symmetrical,
right,
then we're going to end with another knit stitch. And the knit stitches will add up against the length of your tree, and they'll form kind of the vertical spines that you'll smock together.
So you're going to keep working in that manner.
Right. With this piece, we've already done the first set of decreases, and you can see that there's kind of blocks forming. You can see stripes going down. And our decreases kind of happen in sections, where it's the outer third, and then the center third, and then the middle third of blocks is where we will decrease.
All right.
So we've already done that once, and we're going to start this again. So we're going to do decreases on either side of the outside blocks. And to do that, we keep in our rib. So we start with a purl. And then since we're going to do a decrease, we're going to knit down to the last 2 knits in the row. So we're going to knit 2 more. And then I decided to do an SSK, slip, slip, knit, decrease, because it slants a little bit, gives a little more of a tree look. So to do that, we're just going to slip 2, and then knit those 2 together.
So the decreases are hidden in the ribs.
Right, because of the way we smock it, about every 8 rows we're going to be smocking it. So the decreases kind of form little diamonds, and they're hidden when you smock it together. So after you've done the decrease in the first block, you just continue in the rib, in the same pattern all the way across to the last block again. And again, like a tree, because it's symmetrical, we just do the same thing, but kind of reverse. So you'll do the decrease on the right side and then knit the rest of the way over.
And once you've completed that, you'll get the body.
Right, that's your completed tree. And you can see the ribs that we were doing, we've been staying with the knits and purls the whole time. And the decreases have kind of caused the slant.
And then it looks like you've also done a little bit of a border just to give it some, keep it from curling.
Well, and by the time you get to the top, you've decreased so many times that when you bind off, it really kind of forms a neat little border just because it's all compact.
Okay, perfect. All right, so we're ready to smock.
Okay, and keep in mind with smocking, the purl side is the right side.
Okay.
So don't get confused. You want it to be bumpy, because that'll give the smocking a little bit of texture and a little bit of depth. When you want to start smocking, make sure you stay on the same row all the way across. And normally you want to start about the top left of the row that you're going to be working. And if you wanted to put ornaments up here or something like that, I'd say start up there. But because these are bigger, I'm going to show you smocking down here.
Okay.
So say I want to smock this row. You're going to bring your yarn from the wrong side up through to the right side, and pull enough up so you can do the entire row. So the first step in smocking is connecting. So basically you're going to connect this rib with the other rib, the same row across, and keeping your needle in the knit rib stitch. Make sure you're not on the wrong side, you're always on the right side. When you're doing this, you bring the needle from right to left, and then back again through the stitch that you just came out beside of.
Great.
So you're going to pull that, and like I said, we're connecting it. So we draw it together, and you see how it puckers like that?
Oh, cute.
So that's the first C, is connecting. The second C is copying. So you're basically going to do the same stitch you just did, and it just strengthens it a little bit. So just put your needle again on the right side where you just went, and you're going to come out again staying on the rib sides and not on the wrong side, staying just in the rib stitches. And you do that one more time, and that strengthens it. And then this is the last C, and that's complete. So we're going to complete our stitch by moving our needle from the right side to the wrong side, directly to the right of the stitch we just made. You can see we're coming out on the wrong side there. And then you can carry your yarn over to the next stitch or next rib that you'd like to smock, and we'll just do this to this other one. And make sure you stay on the same row going across.
Oh, okay, that's a good tip.
Otherwise your smocking will end up diagonally.
And so you're going to continue doing that. And this is what the finished smocking will look like.
Right. When you smock, you can do the alternating ribs, so it kind of forms little diamonds coming out of your little smocking. And I think if you use a cute contrasting color like this, we used a festive red with little shiny glimmers in it, and I think that really makes it look a lot more festive.
It's really cute. And then you made a little triangle for the top as a little topper, and you can get the information on how to make the triangle and the entire project on our website, DIYnetwork.com. You just use the tails as the loop to hang it up. And really, this is my favorite part, you could use anything, vintage buttons, little sequins, whatever. You have tiny little ornaments. You top it off and you've got this great ornament that's super easy to make and quick.
And it's all yours.
It's all yours.